There, does that look better? Yeah, that looks good. Well, good morning, my friends and family. Well, it's right now, it's 7:26, and today is May the 20th be with you. So anyhow, I was going to originally cut some hedges today. I have a hedge job. I have 4 days of work this week. However, due to the recent rain, it's turned it into at least 5. I have to work every day. Originally, they wasn't calling for rain today, but now I know that 6 o'clock is supposed to come in, and as cloudy as it is, they don't really know. I mean, there's so many things going on up there and around these mountains. Is it that way in y'all's area? Does the weatherman have or weather person, I guess is a politically correct, do they have a difficult time on getting the weather right? So anyhow, yesterday me and Mariah went out and we got 4 done and the skies just opened up. We came home and about 2:30 it quit, but by then it was so hot and humid. I just said, you know what, I don't want to mow in this, so I actually went and I do gig work, so I did some gig work for the rest of the evening to try to make a day. So today I'm hoping to at least get 4 done. We'll see. But you know, when the weather's like this, you just gotta fight it. Mowers are filthy, and I know there's people out there that keeps their equipment spotless. Kudos to you. When it's wet like this, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It gets all dirty, and my main function is when it gets all wet like this and everything, my main function is just get the yards mowed. So anyhow, that'll probably be what goes on today. And maybe the Count will make an appearance with me if he shows up. I know he's kind of got exhausted too from a little bit too much sun, and so he's got to lay in the shade for a little bit. So we'll talk to y'all later. We'll see. Maybe the Count will feel like coming out. Mariah can't go with me because she got a couple doctor's appointments. All right. I'm very tired. I'm wore out. But I've got my big old coffee, and my big old cup of ice for water, and I might have an energy drink or 3. Maybe not 3. All right, guys, let's go out here and see if we can get at least 4 yards done. So the other day, when I was mowing, I kept hearing a clacking sound. And I said, I know that sound. That sound, either I picked up a gravel or there's something in one of my tires. I wasn't able to find what was in my tire, but now that I'm filling up the gas, I look down and look what I see. I hope it hangs in there for today. However, I do always carry a tire kit with me. I can plug it if I need to, and I got air. But I assume not to mess with it, if it'll stay in until I can get home and get it done at the house. That way, if there's any further problems, I got all the extra stuff I need there to fix it. But I think it'll be okay. It's been riding there, obviously, 2 or 3 days. Okay, looks like the sun's coming up. And everything was real heavy with dew when I first came out, but it's looking, maybe by the time I get to my first yard, it should be about 9 o'clock, 8:30. Things should be getting kind of dry. I will actually wait for a few extra minutes. I'm not really in a big hurry this morning because I want everything to dry off. So I'll let y'all know the first, when I get to my first yard. Unfortunately, I missed maintenance Monday for about 3 weeks due to it being so busy and rainy, and everything. I'm a little behind on maintenance Monday. Maintenance Monday is very important. That's one that I make sure I put about 20 squirts of grease in every spindle. And I need to change the oil. I haven't changed the oil in my machines yet this year, but I need to change it. And I put new blades on one, but other than that, the Ferris has gotten a set of new blades, but I haven't sharpened them any this week or this year. And the right got a pair of sharp blades put on it. Now, a lot of people, you know, and there's nothing wrong with this, they sharpen their blades routinely every week, sometimes 2 times a week, and that's excellent. I gotta say, when I let something go, that's one of the things I do let go, especially on this young grass, because it cuts so easy, it's so tender, and I don't really find that it's a big major problem in dulling my blades, especially the kind of blades I buy. I keep the Marbines, and I do that for less maintenance. The Marbine blades really help me a lot. But you know, maintenance is important, and I promised myself I'm gonna get better at it. Anyways, and I gotta maintain myself. Very tired. I did eat my 2 eggs and my half a cup of rice this morning and a sprinkle of cheese on it to give myself a little energy, because you know, guys, most of you guys out there that's mowing, you're younger than me, so you probably don't have much energy problem. But as you get older, it comes on. And I've got some aches and pains. So, I'm going to pop me a few aspirins. And so, hopefully, that'll give me a little maintenance on me. All right, let's go out to our first yard. Well, it's 8:30, and it looks like it just got through raining over here. It's pretty wet. So what I'm going to do first, I think, is I'm going to weed eat it and clean up the beds a little bit, the flower beds. Yes, I do maintain beds. And on the way over here, one of my old customers, literally old, been mowing for him for years and years, and he's old. I told the story a few weeks ago where he called and he's getting a little bit weak in the legs, and he thought it'd be good for him to get out and get some exercise and mow his yard. Anyways, good old George. Anyways, he butt dialed me, and I said, well, so I called him back. And I said, well, says, George, see, I got a missed call from you. And George said, yeah, it was a butt dial. I said, well, at least your butt's thinking about me. He got a chuckle out of that. And, well, I don't know if I should be parked on this side of the road. I might should. It's a pretty safe neighborhood, though. Some of these neighborhoods, you got to be real careful where you park. Anyhow, so I'm going to get with it and try to do what I can do here. As Ray Ray would say, yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Jay and Christine of Jay's Crazy Cuts, I want to thank you for this shirt. I'm wearing it today. Now, guys, the shirt's getting pretty worn. I think you sent it to me about 4 or 5 years ago. So I could really use another one. But you don't have to send a shirt. But at least send me a sticker if you got one, okay? Alright, let's go out and clean these beds up and weed eat this place. One yard move. Wow, Count, thanks for showing up. I really didn't expect you, but, you know, I really appreciate it. And I gotta say, not only did you do an excellent weed eating job, but you even took time to trim some of the trees back. And I really appreciate that. Well, Weston, you remember you told me if I see something that needs to be done, just do it. So I did. I really appreciate the initiative. I know some people don't believe in that, but I kind of think maybe that's what sets us apart from others is, Yeah, I've heard a lot of these lawn care channels that I watch. They say, "Oh, I got $25 extra to cut a little limb," and I just like to, when I see something needs to be done, I just do it. I mean, I like to think maybe that's what sets us apart. Like, for instance, you notice these curbs here? All my curbs are nice and clean. Let me show you this. We'll drive down here a little bit. I'm going to show you this. You notice as we go out of this neighborhood, away from this yard, and this is a very high dollar neighborhood. I don't understand why that their lawn care people is not doing better on those curbs. I mean, personally, it's always been a pet peeve of mine, but it seemed like a lot of people never even notice. And the weed cracks in the road, I spray them. I mean, I like to keep everything clean and looking good, but I think it's just me. I mean, some of the lawn care people I watch on YouTube, yeah, they do a good job and they take care of things like that, but so many of them don't. And look, I'm going to show you on the way out here. Now you notice my curbs over there. You don't see a weed in them. Now look here look at their neighbor here. All kinds of weeds in the curbs. And I mean, this is a high dollar neighborhood. And I'm telling you, you can drive all down through this neighborhood. I haven't seen another clean curb besides mine. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Count, you really helped out a lot, and I appreciate it. You're very welcome, Wes. Two yard mode. Three yard mode. Do you all hear that loud noise? You know, these things were out last year in an abundance, and you don't hear them everywhere right now. But when we get right up here against the mountains, man, they are absolutely loaded and flying around. I love those things, man. I want you to listen to that sound. They're flying all over. These particular trees back here, I don't know what kind of tree that is, but all these trees around here is full of them. Wow. They're flying all over the place. I love them things. Four yard mode. Five yard mode. Okay, I'm by myself. I got the last one done. The count had to go home. Whoa! Man, that cop was on my side of the road. Wow. He almost hit me. That cop almost hit me. And between me and him, I was between him and a power pole. I couldn't go over much. Wow. Fortunately, everything came out okay. I'm telling you, man. I don't know if he was after somebody or what. He didn't have his siren on or anything. Man, he was sure laying on my side. I mean, man, I don't... Of course, you know, cops are just like us. They make mistakes too. Anyways, so the count was feeling bad and had to go home. So I hope you're feeling better, Count. But he did request, he did make a request. He requested that I do his counting for him. So anyhow, Count, this is for you. 6-yard mode. I hope I did as good as you, Count. But I probably didn't. There ain't nobody can count like the Count. Anyways, y'all, I think I'm going to go home now. I'm tired. We did do 6 yards by 2 o'clock. I'm going to say from 9 to 2, 5 hours, I did 6. That's what I'm going to call it, because I honestly and truthfully, that first yard, I really slow and dragging around because it was so wet. Anyways, y'all have a beautiful day. God bless. And appreciate your comments. I really, really do. And I hope you keep commenting, because I like the comments. Okay, I just like them.